Hello everybody, and thanks for watching the Laughingstock channel. We're going to continue where we've left off on this Lenten Rose diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. And so we left off right here with these, and we're going to continue with working on this section of the painting. Look at all those staticky ones in there. That was the problem I was having when I first started out and I started putting them all in bags instead of these. I mean, I can get them loose, but I was putting them in bags and they were definitely sticking pretty bad. I'm going to put some new stickum or wax, as you may like to call it, into this pen. I took the extra out with a paper clip I have made for that tool. I just straightened it out, because last time I was working it wasn't sticking real good. So we're gonna just start with a fresh piece in this pen tip. Did I get it? I don't think I got it in there good. Let's try that again. That's better. Alright, I got it in there. I hope you could see it. And we're just going to go to work on these, I guess these white dots now, or drills, like I said in that last video. I'm learning the new terms and things, and what they're called. So I guess they call them drills, but I still like calling them dots. And since it's my artwork, I can call them whatever I want. We're gonna have to fix some of those. I think I'll finish these up, and then I'm just gonna fix the whole section, kind of straighten them up as need be. Okay, so this section appears to be pretty much done. Hope you guys can see it, and it's all shimmery and shiny for you. Now I'm going to kind of look for areas where the dots aren't quite straight, and I want to try and straighten them up a little bit before I kind of roll them with the roller and kind of firm them up into place. And I can see how it definitely looks a little better if you get them straighter. And I have an easier time seeing it when I hold it up like this a little bit. It looks pretty good. A little bit right in here. Just a little bit right in here. Not quite straight. Every time I look, I see a little more. Well, hopefully that's pretty good. I think it is. Maybe over here on the edge. I mean, I know it came with this one tool to kind of help straighten it up, to line them up. But I kind of found it easier just to move them one at a time. I don't know. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. We're going to take this tape off, and I think we're going to open up the next section. And I might go ahead and, oops, yeah, catching them on the diamond dots. Where is it ripped to? I'm going to go ahead and take off this whole section, I think. I don't know how well you can see that. I kind of have to hold it closer to me so I can see where the seam is, the pre-cut seam. This is ripping and not staying in place. Look at that. That's crazy. I gotta be a little more careful and not go onto the plastic when I put my last row on. Alright, where's the edge of the seam? Right there, I think. It's not on the seam. Yeah, I might get some parchment paper and kind of put parchment paper on here instead of this, and then you can kind of cut it with a knife as you want to do your spacing, because I'm still having a hard time with that plastic. I've seen people, they just rip the whole plastic off and start with parchment paper, and then they cut out their sections as they go, and I think that's what I might end up doing. Okay, there's my line right there. You can't see it, but I got it down in my visibility line where I can see it. And then I'll put it up into the camera. I used that same piece of tape, and I think I'm going to put a tape the other way too. It just helps me see it a little better. The edge of the line is... I'm having a hard time seeing where it is, but I think it's right there. Right there. Okay. We're going to go up right there. I don't think it'll hurt to put the tape if the tape ends up on the stickum. I don't think it'll mess it up or anything like that. So that's the section we're working on next. And since I already have these dots out, I'm going to continue with what's left of this dot area. And there's not a lot of dots in this area. So we'll just work on that a little bit. I'm going to have to slide this up a little bit so you guys can see where I'm working. I forgot I was going to roll these up here. I'd rather than take the time to put the handle on that pen, I think I can just roll these by hand a little bit. Just kind of helps keep them in place, that's all. That's enough. All right, just a few more of these dots left, and then we'll have to switch colors again. I think we got them there. Okay, I'll put those away. Once again, the static's annoying. Alright, I've been keeping the colors that I've been working with up in here, but as you can see, we're going to end up with some new colors shortly when we get down into here. But we'll start with these blues and stuff up in here first that I've already been working with. So I'll go up here and I'll start with those diamond shaped, or triangle shaped. Did I call them diamond in the last video? I might have. Triangle shape, not diamond shape. All right, get them down here where we're working. Maybe I can put them up here now, and then work from going up there to down. There we go. We got some good rows lined up. Except I still kind of catch an extra one sometimes. Alright, I think we're gonna have to switch over to some singles for a little bit here. Guess I can do a few more of the triple pieces. Switch again. I need to kind of get these in place. They want to get a little off line there. I really just want to kind of have a quiet, restful video, I guess, today. I'm not really into much talking, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying that anyway. Sometimes you get lucky and only pick up 2, and you can put it in a spot that's got 2 in it. Guess that works. Alright, need to adjust some of these. I know they didn't get in their spots real well. And then we'll do some singles. Get them in there. Alright, I've got a little bit more over here, but we got a lot of these done. I don't see any holes that I missed. I do want to straighten a couple of these up a little bit, though, I think. Make sure we're going to be able to get the next colors on in their proper spaces. Alright, we're going to go back up to this section up here. I might have to put a few more diamonds on this tree. It took a lot of those. Get back in there. Okay, on to more triangles up here now. I can actually hear one of my kids upstairs making some food. I think I heard the microwave going. Guess they're getting hungry. Must be towards supper time as I'm recording this. But they're big kids. They can handle it. They can make their own food. Okay, let's finish up this color in this section I've uncovered. I'm curious if you guys can hear the sound when these kind of pop when I pull the pen off the piece, off the gem. It actually makes a little popping noise. It's kind of fun. I mean, you know, it's kind of soothing. Okay, I'm looking around to see if I have any more, but I think I got them all in this area. Oh, there's a piece that jumped out of the tray, I think. A couple of them. Okay, I think we're done with that color for now. We'll stick them back in the tray. The static is still annoying me. I'm getting used to it, but it's still annoying me. Okay, let's go back up to the top of this area up here, and I think we'll start with these plus signs, which is this one right here. Put some on our tray. Okay, plus signs it is. We'll pull it back down here a little bit. All right, on to the singles. A little straightening, fit in there better. gems are trying to hop out on me a little bit. No, those are too close to the edge. I'm gonna do this. There's a couple. I think we're almost done with this color in the open section. All right, that's looking pretty good. Little by little, we're getting there. Put these away, and as they've said, don't pour them over your painting because if they fall off, then they stick to your painting. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna call that a day. We're done with that shape or color, whatever you want to call it. I might straighten a couple here, but they look pretty good to me, so I think we'll just call it a day, and we'll come back on next time. So thank you all for watching the Laughing Stuck channel, guys. We'll see you on the next one.